This is an exam question about animal transport. It says figure 4.1 shows a simplified diagram of a human heart and associated blood vessels in a vertical section. You've then got a figure at 4.1, a diagram of the heart with labels A, B, C, and D. The question basically says, name the structures A to D. So I'm just going to annotate the heart and name these structures. So structure A is the blood vessel that's coming in to the right hand side of the heart. So remember, this is the right hand side and this is the left hand side, and you can tell this is left hand side because the muscle on the left hand side is much thicker because it's got to pump blood under higher pressure further around the body. So this structure here is the top of the heart, right, and this is the vein that's leading into the right hand side of the heart. So that vein is the vena cava. So that is structure A. Structure B is a blood vessel that is leaving the heart. So it's an artery and it's coming from the left ventricle. So the main blood vessel that's leaving the heart is called the aorta. So B is the aorta. Structure C, well, these structures at the top of the heart's got 4 chambers, 2 at the top, 2 at the bottom. This is one of the 2 chambers. Remember, this is on the left hand side of the heart, so we have to say C is the left atrium. Over here, therefore, we would have the right atrium. Part D is pointing to the valves. So these valves prevent backflow when into the atriums when the ventricles are contracting. And you can call those the atrioventricular valves. And we have those on the left-hand side and the right-hand side. The one on the right-hand side is actually called the tricuspid. And on the right-hand side, on the left-hand side of the heart, is the bicuspid. If you remember R, that's the valve that's on the right-hand side. These bottom chambers then are the ventricles. So we've got the left ventricle, and this side we've got the right ventricle. Here we've got 2 valves leading into the arteries that leaving the heart. These are called the semilunar, spell it correctly, valves. The blood vessel that's leaving the right hand side of the heart, this is going off to the lungs to pick up blood. So this is the pulmonary artery. Remember, arteries go away from the heart. And therefore this blood vessel here that's coming back to the heart will be, this is coming from the lungs, this will be the pulmonary vein. This cardiac cycle is controlled by the cyanoatrial node, or better known as a pacemaker, and that's found in the right atrium. So that's cyanoatrial node, and that will pass impulses through the atrium, causing the atriums to contract, and those impulses then will meet at another node, which is the top of the ventricles, called the atrioventricular node, AVN. And that will then send electrical impulses down this nerve here, right, which are the Purkinje fibers, or the bundle of His. And that will carry the electrical impulse to the apex of the heart and cause the heart to contract from the bottom of the ventricles upwards, so blood is pushed out.